Hey there folks, Rock Online here again. Going for another speed run of the any percent glitchless warming from home demo. I'm gonna try something a little bit different today too. So we normally have what I've called the normal run, which is get everything set up, get the complicated spreadsheets, do those, get $1,000, move on, and that's what the current time on speedrun.com has. Had suggested to try the sleep early method, which is basically sleeping a decent percentage of the way, 10% of the way through the day, through tasks for it, and then that gives you a skill boost, skill earn boost, and a movement speed boost. Tried that a couple times too. We had, oddly enough, two people fairly close to each other in terms of recommending this. So I'm gonna give credit to both. So on one of my videos on YouTube, dogs are great, and dogs are great. I'm a cat guy, but I love dogs too. Dogs are awesome. Dogs are great is the username on YouTube, and Artistic Pig on the Warming from Home speedrun Discord. And I encourage everyone, go to the Steam page. First off, play the demo. I've done it a million times. It never gets less entertaining. It is awesome. But on there is a link to the Discord, and in the Discord there is a speedrunning channel where we throw around ideas and runs that we've put together. But both of them mention the stock market. So if your experience with the game is only my speedrunning of it, first off, go play it. It's awesome. Secondly, you've never seen the stock market. So you can see even on this demo screen, while we haven't even gotten into the game yet, you've got the spreadsheet app, the shop where we buy things. A chat app was another thing we haven't actually done because it involves typing messages out, and it does not provide any speedrunning element to earning $1,000 quickly. There's the stock market as the fourth icon here. So it's exactly what it sounds like. Buy stock, sell stock, make money. So I've tried this out on my own. Obviously when I tried the game out for the first time and played it, I tried it, and it's exactly what it sounds like. But I've never done it in speedrun capacity before. So the goal is going to be, I think, sort of thinking this through live here, to continue the normal run up to the point where we would buy the spreadsheet wizard. And in that same reading nook menu, there's an option for unlocking the stock market. So I think we will unlock the stock market at that point, go back to the spreadsheet and do enough spreadsheets to get seed money to work the stock market. So I'm thinking that number is going to be $100. It might end up needing to be more, but we're going to do this first run effectively, normal run, unlock the stock market, earn $100 via spreadsheets, then just go to the stock market and buy and sell stock until we hit $1,000. It's a stock market. It could go quickly. It could take a very long time if improperly invested. I've gone through it and looked at the stock ticker. It very clearly just goes up and it goes down generally. Like, it's just like when you get to a point where you feel like it's at the top, sell, was down, buy, and just repeat that process over and over. But you're the worm. You can only do it once, one stock at a time. Anyway, you'll love it. Stick around, watch this. This is going to be great. The process is going to continue exactly the same as it normally would. We take control of the worm and we start the clock, and then we're just going to go the stock market route this time. All right, so we have control. We're going to log in. Worm 1 2 3. Look through all the prompts we don't need to. Our boss is calling us. We're gonna go do this now. In this instance, we actually don't need the D6, I don't think. Thinking this through live here. Oh, wow, answer that thing. All right. So we're just gonna hang here until the option to hang it up pops up. As soon as he mentions the promotion, I think it pops up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Because I don't think without having the complicated spreadsheet, I don't think you need complicated spreadsheets. I don't think you need the D6, which just involves copying and pasting and all that stuff. So all we're going to do is come over here. So we do need to get both the money for the reading nook and the money to do the stock market. So what we're going to do is just hang here and get, typically we would stop right there, go buy the reading nook and do all that stuff. But all we're going to do is complete this, not hit 6, which is, I've entered that, I think, without fail every single time. Oh, nice. That's right. If we do the reading nook there too, that gives us a little bit more money. But we're going to earn, again, our call it $110 worth of seed money. So we need the $10 for the reading nook. So we're up to 80 bucks already. We'll get some money from buying the reading nook too. So we're just going to type in Mark and then we're going to go, I think. And you are watching the pathing of this run, as far as I'm concerned, being set up live. Oh, as live as a recorded YouTube video gets. Alright, so I'm going to call that there because by buying the reading nook, we're actually going to complete a goal you saw pop up on the screen. We typically come buy the reading nook before the goal to buy the reading nook pops up. So we normally don't accomplish that. We're going to buy that. It gives us, it gave us, I don't know if it gave us anything at all really. $96. All right. Oh, that's right. We get money for leveling up a skill too. Okay, so we need to get 5x, just like normal. So we'll do 175. Somewhere in this range is another. Yeah. The unfortunate thing of that banner popping up where it does. Yeah, the shoot. All right, that's right. We only need one more. Okay. So we're at 116 bucks. That works out great. Click through all this, and we are just gonna buy, unlock the stock market. Okay. Now that is it for everything else we were doing. We are only going to the stock market and dealing with the mouse and buying and selling stock. If you haven't seen it before, this is the stock market. Right now, stock is at $25. It looks like it's trending up. So we're gonna try and get it at some point under 20, ideally. We're on the buy button. See, it's the stock market. That is very unfortunate, as it reaches near record high. Okay, so again, I don't feel like it's going to get back up to that 31 again. So if we, it doesn't change direction crazily. Like up and dollar, down a dollar, up a dollar. When it moves, it tends to move a solid like $5 at a time. I think maybe we need to pick a different dollar amount to get in on this instead of 20. Because at this point, it has not touched 20. This is the problem with the speedrun attempt. The first time, oh my gosh, I'm to 36. All right, we got to find a better entry point. We'll try 25. There we go. All right, we got 23. Okay, we only have so many stock we can buy. We're just gonna buy until we can buy no more. All right. We now have 9 shares, and the stock is, of course, very, very low. So it will show you the value of your holding as percentage increase and then dollar value of what it is there. So at this moment, we are underwater with what we've purchased. But we don't need to earn the $1,000 right here. We're going to attempt to sell maybe up 10%, 20%, somewhere in that neighborhood. I could do better than 19, though. It's hit 30. Come on, you could do better than 20. All right, next tick up, we will sell. It feels like we've got enough. That's pretty good. All right, back over to buy. I would love to get back in under 20 again. We'll see. There we go, under 20. Every single time I click it, it's dropping to a lower dollar amount. It's a pretty good series of purchases there. All right, that was really good. Honestly, just, oh wow, sell immediately. Holy cow. Being able to do this, the problem you run into is you click the mouse, you move the mouse. And so I did actually sell them all good. Okay. Mouse gets in weird positions too. What are we at? Oh my gosh, 14. Holy cow. All right, we put the entire portfolio back in. 27. Wow. Okay. Oh, back to buy. Definitely see this being a bit addicting. Not that far off. 20 again. I cannot figure out how to get back over to sell. Where is sell? There we go. Okay. Where? So you can see my total money in the upper left is 375 and the value of my holding is 500. So it might not be a bad idea to move a little. Oh, we're only at 20. So looking for one last uptick. Come on, baby. You don't sell it all instantaneously. That's the problem. There we go. Now we got to get uptick. I'll be darned. That's $1,000 right there. It's 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, the ultimate issue with me and this run is the mouse. Let's get, see, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, grab the mouse. There we go. Time stops me by the L-shaped desk. Yeah, I would say that is a wildly successful approach. Again, dogs are great and artistic pig. Kudos to the two of you. I did not go back and look at the timestamps to see which one of you recommended it first, so we're just going to give joint credit. That was an absolutely fantastic suggestion to try and do that. That is glitchless. It does not involve in any sort of glitch and knocks. I mean, again, my previous run, or the run before the last one, which I hadn't even submitted yet, to speed run was 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Which was itself about 25 seconds off of the previous one. So this has by itself single-handedly knocked another minute and 15 seconds off the time. That is incredible. So we're down to 805. 805 is potentially, again, pending speedrunning approval, speedrun.com approval. The new mark to beat is 805. So thank you very much for watching. Probably try another stock market again run here in the next one. And yeah, we'll see you next time.